Okay guys, so continue tayo dito sa highway curves pa rin. Pero this time is mag-deal tayo ng reverse curve. No? So sa mga previous na videos, pinakita ko yung mga formulas ha. So pa-recap na lang guys kung hindi nyo pa nakikita. Okay? So proceed tayo dito sa reverse curve. So meron tayong problem. The common tangent CD of a reverse curve is 280.5 meter. Okay? So sinabi niya reverse curve. Then meron siyang common tangent daw na 280.5 and has an azimuth of 312 degrees 29. Okay? So since pang highway to, so we will use azimuth na due south. Okay? So kung pang dagat yan, due north ka, no? So since pang highway lang to is due south lagi tayo, ha? So due south. Okay, so meron daw tayong ditong azimuth. So assume ito yan. So due south, no? 300. Ano yan? 300. Ito 180. 270. So lampas ng 270 yan, ha? So lampas ng 270. So bali ganito yung magiging itsura niya. Then draw na tayo ng line. Okay? So yung angle na to, that is, di ba? Yung angle na to, this is 300. Saan ko ilalagay? Dito na lang, no? This is 312 degrees 29 minutes. So yan yung azimuth niya. Then yung length ng common tangent na to is 280.50 meter. Okay? Yung ito. Yan yung sabi niya. So, I assume na dito na lang yung isang gawin ko muna dito. Ayan. Okay, so yan lang muna. Next is yung BC daw. BC is the tangent of the first curve whose azimuth is 252 degrees 45. Okay? So, yung BC daw. So, yung azimuth niya is 252. So, bali dito yan, ha? Yeah. Ito yung point B natin. Ito yung point B. So, ito 180 degrees. So, since yung azimuth niya is 252, so less than ng 270. So, andyan siya banda na quadrant, na? So, bali, ito is 252 degrees 45 minutes. Yan, na? So, ito daw yung point B. Then, ito yung point C. Klaro? I hope klaro yan. Okay. Ano pa? DE is a tangent of the second curve. Okay. Is the tangent of the second curve. So, I assume dito na lang yung, may sinabi ba siya? PRC. Wala siyang sinabi, no? So, anyway, assume na lang ako na dito yung PRC, yung point of reverse curve. So, I assume andyan. Assume ka na lang, no? Kasi wala man din siyang sinabi. Basta, yung importante lang naman dito, yung length na to, di ba, is T1. Patungo dito sa point of reverse curve. Tsaka yung distance na to, patungo dito sa intersection na yan, point of intersection is T2. So, bali meron kang T1 plus T2 equals no common tangent. Di ba? Yung common tangent is 280.50 meter. So, connect natin to. So, ito na yung first curve. Ayan. So, yun yung first curve. Okay? So, ngayon, nagbigay na siya ng property dito. Yung DE daw is the tangent of the second curve, whose azimuth is 218 degrees 13 minutes. Yan. So, bali pag i-draw mo yan, di ba? 218 man. So, kung ito siya is 180, so less than siya ng 270. So, bali dito yan. Project ko na lang yan. So, ganyan, na? So, ito daw, yung value na yan is 218 degrees 13 minutes. Klaro? So, 218 degrees 13 minutes. So, yan daw yung tangent ng second curve. Okay? So, ayan, na? So, wala siyang sinabi kung saan yung point of tangency. So, mag-assume na lang din tayo. I assume na dito yung point of tangency. So, ganun lang. Assume ka lang talaga. Total, kukomputin mo din yan eh. So, mag-connect natin yung point of reverse curve patungo dito sa point of tangency, which is ito yan. This is the point of tangency. So, bali. So, i-connect natin ito. Ay, wait. Ayan. Pangit ah. Wait lang ah. Ayan na. So yung yellow na curve line na yan, yan yung reverse curve natin. Okay? So I hope klaro yung pag-draw natin ng figure from scratch. Okay? So ayan na. So bali ito na yung highway mo. So pag i-draw mo yung highway mo, so ito na yan. Sample yan yung isang lane. Then yung pangalawang lane is yun dito sa kabila. Ayan. So yan na yung reverse curve. Okay. So analyze na natin yan. So ganito na lang. Project ko na lang muna to. Palitan ko na. Ayan na. Yung tangent line na to, I assume T1 din to kasi T1 to eh. So ito T2, so T2 din to. Medyo hindi lang siya pareho yung size na, pero by theory dapat pareho yan. Medyo exaggerated lang yung figure ko. Pero kung ano yung length dito, yung T1 na yan must be equal nung T1 dito. Kung ano yung length ng T2 dito must be equal nung T2 dito. Okay? So wag kayong maano sa figure. Medyo ano lang siya, exaggerated lang. So anyway, yung tangent line na yan, yung T1 tsaka yung radius 1 is always perpendicular to each other. No? So this must be equal to 90 degree. So ito yung R1. So ibig sabihin, di ba? Kung ito yung tangent line natin, pre-project natin yan eh. Then ito yung isang tangent natin. So yung angle na to, yung ito, ibahin ko lang yung kulay ha. Ito ha, yung angle na to. Ilipat ko tong 312 na to. Dito na yan sa baba. Okay. So kung kukunin natin yung angle na to, yan yung I1. Okay? Which is equal to, ito is 245 yun dito na angle. So ibig sabihin, yung dito hanggang dito is also, ibahin ko lang yung kulay. So ibig sabihin, yung angle na to patungo dito is also 252 degrees 45 minutes. So yung I1 is just 312 degrees 29 minutes minus 252 degrees 45 minutes. So therefore yung I1 natin, which is also equivalent to this one, dito ko na lang isulat yung value ng I1. Hindi, wait, this is I1 divided by 2 eh. So this is I1 divided by 2. Kasi pag i-project natin to, yung ito na part. Okay, so ito yung I1. I1. Dito din is also I1 divided by 2. Okay ba? So yung I1 natin is equal to ilan yan? So we have 312 degrees. Ganyan, 312 degrees 29 minutes minus 252 degrees 45 minutes. Ayan, 59 degrees 44. So yan na yung I1 natin. So we have 59 degrees 44 minutes. Okay? So sa curve 1, kukunin ko yung TIR, tangent, angle of intersection, tsaka yung radius. So yung I1 is wala na akong problema, nakuha na natin, that is 59 degrees 44 minutes. Okay? So gamit yung triangle na to, may considering to. I hope nakukuha nyo yan ha. Okay. So gamit yung triangle na yan, so pwede nating gamitin yung function na to, no? Which is sine, di ba? Kung kukunin natin yung triangle na to, iwalay ko na lang. Ayan. So ito yung T1 natin. Ito yung R1, 90 degree yan. Then ito yung I1 divided by 2. So yung gagamitin na function is ano? That is, wait lang. May ko yan dito. Yan. So yung gagamitin natin na function dito is tangent, na? So tangent nung I1 divided by 2 is equal nung T1 all over R1. Okay? So yung T1 pala is just R1 tangent nung I1 divided by 2. So same with the curve 2, no? So kung i-project natin yan, yeah. So ito yung magiging second curve natin, no? Then ito, connect ko lang yan, tsaka yung ito, connect ko lang yan. Then ito is laging 90 degree, di ba? So ito is R2 natin, T2, di ba? Then ito is ilan to? Ito yung I2. Okay, ilan yung I2 pala? Kumpitin muna natin yung I2. So yung I2 is ilan yan? Kung ito is 312 degrees, di ba? Kung ito I2 din to, di ba? So this is also, ibahin ko lang yung kulay. So this one is also 312 degrees 29 minutes. So therefore yung deduct lang natin to ng 218 degrees and 13 minutes. So therefore yung ano niyan is 94 degrees 16 minutes na. So I2 din yung dito sa kabila. Di ba yung ito? Yung angle na to. Patungo dito. I2 din yan. No? Kasi by vertical angle theorem. So, yung I2 is just equal to 300. Tanggalin ko muna to. Okay, so yung I2 natin is just equal to 312 degrees 29 minutes minus 218 degrees 13 minutes. And yung sagot niya is just equal to 94 degrees 16 minutes. So we have 94 degrees and 16 minutes. Okay? So, continue na ako sa next na page. So, basta ito yung curve 1 natin. Kukunin lang natin yung TIR, tangent, distance, angle of intersection, tsaka radius. Dito naman yung curve 2. So, meron tayong I na na-compute, that is 59 degrees 44 minutes. Dito rin, yeah? Yung I2 is 94 degrees and 16 minutes. So, gamit yung triangle na to, di ba? For so, makuha natin yung value ng T1. So, dito naman sa second curve, so, gagamitin natin yung triangle na to. Yung ito, no? 90 right angle nito eh. So, pwede natin gamitin to, yung triangle na yan. Tinakuha niya yan. So, kung ito is I2, so this is I2 divided by, this is I2 divided by 2. Kasi yung ito na angle is I2. Okay? So, kung ihiwalay ko yan, bali ito yan. Di ba yan? No? So, meron tayo ditong R2, T2, and then we have I2 divided by T2. So, tangent of I2 divided by 2 is just equal to T2 over R2. So, yung T2 is just equal to R2 tangent nung I2 divided by 2. Or yung triangle lang na pinagkita ko sa previous na video. Yun na yun, no? Automatic na yun. Okay, so alam natin yung common tangent which is given, yung ito. Di ba? Yung common tangent, yung ito. Ito yan, ha? So, yung T daw is equal nung T1 plus T2. That is 280.50. So, bali meron tayong R1 ng tangent I1 divided by 2 plus R2 tangent nung I2 divided by 2 equals 280.5. Okay ba? So, I think nakuha nyo yan. So, paano na? Ito, no? May binigay siyang radius ng first curve. So, the radius of the first curve is 180. So, wala na pala akong problema dito, no? So, given na pala ito, 180. So, yung radius 1 is also 180 meter. So, input ko na yan dito, no? So, yung radius 1 ko is 180 meter. So, wala na akong problema. Yung T na lang talaga yung kulang ko. So, makompute ko na yung T dito, which is 180 tangent of 180 tangent of yung I natin is 59 degrees 44 minutes divided by 2. So, yung T1 is equal to okay, Okay, so yung T1 is just equal to, ilan yan? 180. So we have 180 times tangent of 59 degrees 44 minutes all over 2. So that is equal to 103.37. Okay, 103.37. So 103.37 meter. So wala na akong problema sa TIR ng curve 1. Yung next ko na lang is yung TIR ng curve 2, no? So makikita natin dito na yung I2 given, ha. Yung radius di pa natin nakuha, no? May binigay ba siya? Wala no? Wala siyang binigay. PI is at station 16 plus 523. B is at PC. Okay, and E is at PT. So bali ito yung BC, ito yung point T, and then ito yung point E. Okay, yung station daw nung PI1, which is ito yan, yung point C na yan, yan yung PI1 din, no? So yung station na to is at 16 plus 523.37. Okay, so kung gagamitin natin yung kanina, yung common tangent dito, so kaya na natin computean to kasi meron na tayong T1, no? So yung T1 na to, which is ito yan, that is 103.37 plus yung R2, which is yun yung tinatanong, and tangent nung I natin, I2 94 degrees 16 minutes divided by 2 is equal ng 280.50. So therefore masolve na natin yung R2. So wala natin problema sa R2 ngayon, so we have 103.37 plus yung radius, tangent of 94 degrees 16 minutes divided by 2. 94 degrees 16 minutes, then divided by 2. Okay, and then this is alpha equals 280.50. Shift solve, so we have now the value of the radius, which is 164.41. So we have 164.41 meter. So wala na akong problema sa R, no? So makompute na din natin yung value ng dito, di ba? Gamit pa rin yung formula. Yung ito. Na yung T equals T1 plus T2, yung common tangent. So yung common tangent natin is 280.50, di ba? And then yung T1 natin is 103.37. So therefore yung T2 natin is just equal to 280 minus 0.5 minus 103.37. Therefore yung T2 is just equal to, so we have 280.5 minus 103.37. So therefore we have 177.13 meter. So okay na ako sa TIR ng dalawang curve 1 tsaka curve 2. Okay, so pwede na tayong mag-proceed dito sa tanong niya. So ano daw yung stationing ng PI2? Okay, so kung balikan natin yung figure, yung given kasi dito is yung yung station dito sa PI, yun dito. So given yung station dito, which is 16,523. So, ito lang yung station niya to be deducted by this length. Okay? So, dito ka na, no? Then, to be added nitong arc length niya from PC to PRC. Okay? Then, to be added also with this T2. So, makukuha natin yung ito is point of intersection 2. So, makuha na natin yung station dito. Okay? So, ganun lang yung pattern. Okay. So, bali so, stationing of PI2. So, station at PI2 is just equal to station at PI1. Yan yung point B. To be deducted by the T1. Di ba? To be deducted by the T1. So, dito ka. Then, deduct mo nung T1 na to. So, dito ka na, no? Sa PC. So, pag andyan ka na sa PC, add mo na lang yung arc length. Di ba? Plus the arc length from PC to PRC. Okay? Plus yung T2 na to. So, andito ka na eh. Plus the arc length nung PC to PRC. Yung ito. Okay? So, bali yung ito na length. Then, add ka na lang ng T2 para mapunta ka dito sa PI2. So, plus T2. Okay? So, yung station nung PI is given. That is 16,523.37. So, we have 16,523.37 minus yung T1 natin. 103.37 plus yung arc length ng ano, no? Yung arc length daw is yung S equals yung I, R. So, ganyan lang, no? Kasi yung PC to PRC, yan yung curve 1 eh. So, yung gagamitin natin na angle for solving for the arc length is yung I1. So, we have the I1 which is 59 degrees, 44 minutes. So, we have 59 degrees, 44 minutes. Pero dito, dapat kailangan naka-radian yan eh. So, kailangan natin i-multiply by pi over 180. Times yung radius natin which is 180. Okay? So, times 180 plus yung T2 which is ito, 177.13 meter. So, therefore, pag compute natin yan, we have 16,523.37 minus 103.37, diba? Plus 59 degrees, okay? Plus 59 degrees, 14 minutes, hindi, 44 minutes. Then, multiply natin yan by shift ng pi. All over 180. And then, times natin yan ng radius na 180. Then, plus natin ng T2 natin, which is 177.13. Plus 177.13, 177.13. Therefore, this is equal to wait lang. Hindi siya kaya nung calculator ko. Ito, no? Ito yan. 16784 in decimal. 16784.8 16784 point, ano nga yan? Point 0.787 or 8 na lang yan. 0.8. So, add lang natin ng plus sign dito sa, di ba? Sa 3 digit na yan, plus sign. So, yun na yung parang magmukhang station. So, box na natin daw kasi ito na yung sagot. Okay? So, ganun yung reverse curve. So, recap lang natin guys. So, first is kunin mo yung, i-draw mo yung figure. Also with the corresponding na ano. So, ito na yung figure niya. Then, kunin mo yung TIR ng every curve, no? We have TIR ng curve 1, tsaka yung TIR ng curve 2. Then, pagkatapos nyan, diretso ka na sa problem, which is yun yung hinahanap. Mas madali na kasi, mas smooth na kasi yung transition ng pag-solve mo pag meron ka ng value ng TI, tsaka yung R, ng every curve 1, tsaka curve 2. Okay, so yun lang guys. So, see you in the next video. Thank you.